I meant to throw my hat off.
We're back. Episode 4.
Episode 4, except this time
this is
it's
my favorite
actually
video.
episode 4.
This is my favorite video on the internet. Let's just appreciate Randy Rhoads for a minute. Oh wait, no, he's in the middle of the solo.
It's not. It's slower.
Rest in peace.
Rest in power.
Rudy Sarzo, great bass player. I don't think it's gonna end so well. Is this like I have trouble with that? I have another one.
I'm gonna stop this one. I gotta do something. You wanna get the camera a bit maybe? More my way. Right? No, more your way. That's good. That's good. Yeah. More centered.
They did that episode on Curb Your Enthusiasm about the pants bunch.
The pants bunch?
You know, like when you sit down, your pants like bunch up.
Oh, they did a whole episode on that?
Yeah, because Larry went out on like a date with his wife's friend. Like they just went out and hang out together.
Put on a shirt.
And his pants bunched up, and she thought that he had a boner.
Oh.
And then it was like, you know, a classic Curb Your Enthusiasm moment. So yeah, that was me justifying getting rid of my pants bunch so you wouldn't. You know, it just looks funny.
Just makes
farts. All right.
Welcome to the actual episode 4, unlike
Yes.
last week, which was episode 3.
Yes.
We have planned this episode out amazingly.
Yeah, we didn't plan anything.
No, we forgot even to make the weekly playlist, to be frank.
So
this is very on the spot.
yeah.
Not to be confused with Steve Brule on the spot.
Yeah.
That's probably more planned than this will be.
Wait, he doesn't. Yeah, on the spot. Can we do an episode where we just watch Steve Brule clips?
We should do an episode where we recreate a Steve Brule episode.
No.
Or like when we have more production, we'll just
We do have a high production where we'll do our fan fiction version of Steve Brule.
Yes.
Not sex fan fiction, just like
It could be. It honestly could be because of his episode about pleasure.
yeah.
Just make
You can rub your nipples.
Just make shorts. That's all I have to say.
He's like trying to talk about sex, and he's like, what's the use for a apprentice besides pee and sperms? How do you know if a lady wants an apprentice in her machine?
You definitely need to be sure. I know.
Man, we have to stop and restart this. This is terrible.
We're fine.
This is terrible.
Oh, it's so terrible. No.
He is so
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
Oh, Cannibal Corpse.
Always good.
Death metal / slams for Pat. Who the fuck gave you the permission to make a slam playlist?
It's mostly just.
Of course, it's Visceral
mostly
Discord.
just death metal, but Patrick doesn't listen to many slams. So
Today we're going to show Carlos other slam bands besides Visceral
what
Discord.
sucked was I made it, and then I was like, I know I'm forgetting like some really important bands, but I'm too embarrassed to add to Jared at this point because I've been listening to slams for so long. So I didn't, and then I realized, shit, I forgot Internal Bleeding.
You dingus, you forgot Internal Bleeding.
I added Internal Bleeding.
Did you put Cranium on there?
This is an intro to slams for Patrick.
Did you put
It's not just slams, by the way.
Parasitic
It's most. It was.
Ejaculation?
I was trying to do more of a death metal playlist with some slams in it too, but
you put
I
Thunderhorse.
told Patrick I told Patrick I would do a slam playlist, so I had to add a good amount of slams. So I added a good amount of slams. Not a
Let me
amazing.
see.
And you got Defeated Sanity.
Good for you. That's a good one. I'm happy. I'm proud of you.
All right, now did I slightly make it up?
Cranium.
It's. I wanna edit this playlist.
All right.
And I'll start adding my songs while you talk for a bit.
I think we might. What time is it? Yeah, we might do a bit of a shorter episode today.
Why?
Because I just feel like we are going to. So let's set expectations low. I also didn't do any work when I got home last night. I went straight to bed.
You dingus.
Yeah.
No, we're
Straight
fine.
to bed.
Well, we can do this. We're fine.
Okay.
I'll add the one song you showed me. Yeah, I mean.
What song was that? Oh, that one. Yeah, it's some Gorefest. Confessions of a Serial Killer.
Comedians.
Oh, right, we're gonna do comedians today. I'll tell you why I had an experience. I told you about this yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I was scrolling through Amazon Prime videos.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon Prime. It's a great service. You should use it.
Definitely don't use
Better
Netflix.
than Netflix. Fuck Netflix.
All my homies hate Netflix.
Except for they have Ace Ventura, and that's awesome. So I was rewatching Ace Ventura yesterday. Great movie. Anyways, I was scrolling through and I was looking at comedies on there, and I came across this movie called The Inappropriate Comedy, and I was like, this looks fucking stupid. And then I scrolled down, and the motherfucker that directed it was Venga Boys. Are you kidding me?
I did not mean to press that. I'm not gonna add the
Can you put that on right now?
Can I put it on right now?
Yeah.
I was trying to.
That's the fucking Six Flags theme, right?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Now, can we get Mick up here to dance at this?
No.
We have already in the past produced records.
Oh, this album cover is way better.
Were successful
Ooh, nice.
and produced considerable results. But the
Oh,
funds have been
this is a great
spent
tip.
and very well spent. And for this reason, we're now producing.
So, anyways, yeah, and the guy that directed it was the ShamWow guy.
Oh yeah.
And Theo Von, my favorite comedian, and Ari Shaffir, who I enjoy.
Are you gonna finish?
Yeah, I'm listening for the song.
Oh.
Yeah, they were both in it.
Oh wait, the guy from It's My Life.
Yeah, we finished tracking drums
For stuff
for the new Death Island album.
which
named-
has not been announced yet.
Yeah, well, it's named Agnostic Front. No, it's not.
We're not gonna say anything more. It hasn't been announced yet,
Oh
but
my
not
God,
that
we're
that.
allowed to say we're
As I said, not that it matters, but
we're
we could.
in the band. We're allowed to say whatever we want.
Yeah, but
There's a song on it called Big
Dingus.
J Leggings. That's the working title.
it's fucking. I was watching speaking of podcasts, I was watching the Jamie Josta podcast, Josta Show. That's what it's called. With Brian
It is?
Eckbach and
Is it Ekbach or Eschbach?
I'm really not sure.
I think it's Eschbach.
Eschbach.
Wasps
I've
are
always
back.
said Eckbach, but it's probably Eschbach.
Oh, you're has anybody here ever heard the story of the time Carlos embarrassed himself on the DMs?
I
with Brian?
did. I did embarrass myself in DMs with Brian Eckbach, and I admit it. That's why. That's the thing that annoys me the most about you guys constantly giving me shit for. It's like I've admitted my fault.
Huh?
It's like so. My senior quote was from "Fool 'Em All," and shut up. It was Brian. As Brian's going, this will never sell records. And I put it on my Instagram story and tagged him. And he DM'd me saying, alright, it's funny as hell, but when did I say that? And I was just like,
He was like,
because it was 3 in the morning and I had just woken up because I couldn't sleep. Shut the fuck up, Mick.
I told you!
Anyway.
And then this was me and Mick's response.
Yeah, because I said, he asked me when he said it, I just go, it was in the documentary.
And then he just does the
He responded with, the face palm
palm.
emoji, and
And then
I was like, I was like, I'm sorry. Ham.
Yeah, I'm using the ham horn. They changed the ham. It used to be ham, and now it's like ham. And I'm really actually quite upset about it, if we're being honest.
Ham.
Ham.
H
letter of A.
Whole bunch of junk. S S S P P P.
The end.
The reason we brought up Brian Eschbach in the first place is they were talking about like the working titles, and it's just I'm sorry, Mongo and Chongo. They got nothing on Bitch J Leggings.
Oh my god.
Got nothing on Bitch.
I'm not bringing that up.
We're not bringing that up.
I'm bringing it up after the pod.
That's a whole other podcast episode.
Yeah, that's a whole other podcast. Like,
It's a whole-
like you need to be on Dr. Drew.
Well, I can at least assure you that it's old.
You deserve the facepalm. The whole world facepalm that thing.
Okay. I can assure
Well,
you.
Mick, when you burped in front of a chick, that's when the whole world
Yeah,
facepalm
Mick,
for
you burped in a girl's face to try to flirt with her. So you
Yeah.
have no place to start. Anyway, all I can tell you, all I'll say about that thing is that's from before. You remember we talked about it before? That's when that
Merle
was.
Haggard.
I forgot to remove it.
Oh, I remember.
Yes, I forgot. That's all.
Euthanasia. That album made Trevor cry.
I made Trevor cry. I probably would make Trevor cry if he talked to me long enough.
Yeah. He'd be like, hey, you listen to Slam? He'd be like, yeah, visceral discord, visceral discord, visceral discord.
And then he just starts crying
And
like,
he's like,
oh no! And I'm like, ah! And then I start crying like, I'm sorry.
And then you're like, play something good.
Ah!
I don't know why this is. Oh wait, go back.
Now we're
Go
just
back, go
going
back,
through
go
my
back, go back.
library.
You know what needs to be played. No, what? I thought that was. I thought you know what song I'm about to play.
Colorado Kool-Aid?
No, that's a great song.
I was
man.
listening to that yesterday.
Johnny Paycheck, man.
Alright.
We were really into Outlaw Country for a minute there.
Yeah, last night I went back into it a bit.
It was great. It's great.
It is great.
It's
It
great.
still is great.
I know. I love it. Fuck, what is it? Johnny Paycheck. So, I put new strings in my guitar yesterday. So that's what's been going on in my life.
Yes.
It's been a while since I've gotten drunk. Just the songs reminding me. It's been a while since I drank. I stopped doing that for a little bit.
I am trying. It's been a while since I ran.
Yeah, it's been a while
I've
since I
been
ran too.
trying so
2
hard to
weeks.
get back into it for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, maybe too.
But
I've worked out twice
I've
in the
been-
past 2 weeks.
I've been getting back to like listening to Jacko Willings shit.
I tell you, it's the guitar. It's not my fault. It's the guitar's fault. No, it's funny. Once I got into working out, that's when I was burnt out on guitar. Still playing every day, but it wasn't like I wasn't watching YouTube videos about guitar. I wasn't obsessing over it like I am right now, and I was at the beginning of quarantine.
It was similar for me, except that like, I don't really know. It's just like I didn't really notice I was burnt out on drums until like in the middle of it. And now I'm like, I don't necessarily feel like I was back in it with drums as much, like tech really, until like now I'm sort of getting back into it. But like I was sort of forced to go back into it with recording.
Yeah.
So, but
Oh, it's Mike. Just kidding. Imagine. He's like, I'm ready to record drums, guys. Too late.
it's too late.
Fun editing though. Mick, can you please send me the fucking drum tracks? I'm trying to practice today before I have to record them tomorrow.
Yeah,
Can we read them, the titles of every song, but the working titles of each one?
I don't know if we have. We don't not.
So most of them, some of them don't have working titles, so we'll exclude those.
Or we can, if we want to make something up on the spot. But
Yeah.
yes.
We'll start with
All right, here,
Bitch
I
J
have a list of them all with in their working titles.
But sometimes Mick came up with a working title on the spot, and that's what he sent to the group or whatever.
A lot of times that's how it happens. Almost like 90% of the time that's how it
Bitch
happens.
J leggings.
Bitch J leggings. I
Yes.
lost it. I guess it's only my phone.
Caesar's Legion. Caesar's salad.
Caesar's lead. So
Caesar's
Caesar's lead
leggings.
because the name is Roman in Roman numerals, so we didn't want to like. We need something to call it, so we started calling it Caesar's Legions because we We just wanted to start playing Fallout New
We
Vegas.
haven't gotten around.
Never
to it
got
yet.
around to doing it except for one.
Story of us.
And then we and it was like it was just fitting. So we called it Caesar's Legion, but Caesar's Legion turned into Caesar's Leisure, which turned into Caesar's Salad, which turned into
Caesar's leggings.
Caesar's Leggings, which turned into Bitch J Leggings.
Yeah. Then
We have Farif.
Sucka.
Farif is the oldest one, which came from trying to name it the Riff, but just typing it so quick, so it's Farif.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's Farif.
Oh, yeah, but
We
that's
s-
Adultare Demone.
That's an
You
old
can listen
song.
to the demo right now. It's
Yeah,
out.
Spotify
We
everywhere.
have Red Pandas.
Red Pandas was Wolves Are Feasting.
That was the
Red
first
Pandas.
working title I think we ever
Yeah,
had.
that is the first working title. We called it Red Pandas.
Yeah.
Um,
Because weren't you going to write about Red Pandas?
no,
Yeah,
wanna
you were
write
gonna
about
make
wolves.
No, you were going to make it a song about Red Pandas.
I was gonna make it a song about wolves.
No.
It was a time when I was upset.
It was Red Pandas, and you want to make a song about Red Pandas, so we called it Red Pandas. Because this song had been
Nope,
in existence
that's
for
not
like
it.
3 years before it ever got written, but the idea was around.
Yeah,
That Carlos was going to write a song.
and I knew
And
I
then it
wanted it to be
turned
about
out-
wolves.
He just wrote the lyrics, and Mick wrote the rest. And he wrote his drums.
I had originally written a riff when we first started it.
Oh, I remember, I think.
Yeah.
Do you remember your riff for that Whale Eater project you were going to do?
Yes. No, but I have it recorded.
Black and Slams?
I wanted to try Blackened Slams. It was the dumbest idea I ever had.
That's
possibly.
probably going to be like our Imperial Triumphant project.
Except it'll probably actually sound better.
What, Black and Slams?
No, well, that will sound better than Whale Eater.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Our Imperial Triumphant project. I think
Yeah,
could
not
be
only
cool.
wait, but not only was it Blackened Slams, it was Blackened Slams about which was in like environmental awareness. Blackened Slams.
Yeah, I was going to do a split with you.
Yeah.
Because that's my problem. I create too many side projects I'd never get around to.
Yeah.
Who cares?
And I have ideas to start side projects that no one wants to do, so I try. So I always think I'm gonna do a solo, but I suck at all the instruments other than drums. Where I also suck.
I just offer to play guitar or bass on it.
So, but
I want to get back into playing bass.
wanna join my Viking metal side project?
You need a bass player? You need a guitar
Obviously.
player?
Obviously.
I would actually like to do that. Could be kind of Lord of the Rings inspired too.
Sure.
Cool.
Bet. All right. Shit.
Could we make it a podcast thing and record the entire thing on the podcast?
Why not?
Amazing!
I have a name and a title. I mean, and a logo, but I'm gonna redo the logo. The
Okay,
logo
what's the
sucks.
name? Is it Grim Wolfboards?
It's kind of similar. It's Segur Ulf, which is Norse for warrior wolf.
Segurov.
Segur Ulf.
Segur.
Want to see it? Want to see what it looks like? The logo.
Oh, stop showing me porn!
What else would I show you?
Oh, that's Trish Paytas's butthole.
Oh no!
Disgusting.
There's toilet paper on
Disgusting.
it. Toilet paper. No.
No. Will eat your soul. Her hole will eat your soul. Yeah, it's a song,
I
gonna
love
be
that.
rich.
Yeah, here it is. That's the review, Frankie. That's the review.
That's the review.
Uh,
That's what people are gonna say from now on.
Jesus Christ. This will never sell records.
No.
Ryan Eschbach. It was in full.
I think we should restart the pod.
Back to what we were talking about.
Having touched boobs, I
we
don't
were
have any
thinking
desire to
our
do it
plan
yourself.
for today was to talk about comedians, our favorite comedians.
Yeah, I didn't really do any research into my favorite comedians.
Neither did I, but I can just say who they are.
I'll start because I
Okay.
have some disclaimers to get out of the way.
All right.
So, some of my favorite comedians have lately been accused of some pretty bad stuff, and clearly I condemn that bad stuff if it's true. If it's not, obviously I'm not going to condemn it.
I mean,
you know.
condemn the actions anyway.
You condemn the actions, obviously, but if they did it, like Chris D'Elia. He's one of my favorite comedians. I've loved him for years now. And obviously hearing about what he did with the underage girls at that time was, alarming. I guess, I don't know that situation, but, it's fucked up. And the other stuff he was recently accused of is fucked up. And, but, he's admittedly, at a point in time, was my favorite comedian, so I'm going to put him on the list. Brian Callen, up there too. I like Brian Callen. Obviously, the legal stuff going on with him is fucked up. We don't know what happened. I'm not going to comment on it. I think he's funny, though. Now, on to less problematic comedians, Uncle Joey. So this is now, obviously I watch a lot of podcasts.
I don't think
I like a lot of
Is it
stand-up.
possible to cancel Uncle Joey?
They tried.
I know. That's why I'm
And
thinking.
he
Like, I don't
tweeted
think.
out a more offensive
Yeah,
video.
literally said, "You thought that was bad. Check this one."
Watch this one, cocksuckers.
Uncle Joey.
Uncle Joey. I have Uncle Joey in my Tinder. Him ripping a bong.
I'm jealous of that. I can't steal that one from you. That's
Nope.
too good. But I'm jealous of it.
If I change it, I can let you have that one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Maybe I'll put 15 Beers as my song on. Because I feel like having Discord is not doing me any favors.
Do you have your Spotify connected?
No, I just have like the anthem. And it's just Atonement by Discord. And it's got a fucking thing.
I might, because like, what I've considered is because like, since I have my Spotify connection, it just shows a bunch of death metal there. Maybe my anthem can be a song that's not death metal. Because I like showing that I listen to death metal.
Here's a question. When they do that, does it show the most popular song from that artist? Or the most listened song that you listen to?
Oh, I'm not sure. Well, it shows the album that you listen to.
Does it?
Yes.
Okay.
Although,
Because it's
there's-
everybody
it
has
did that
Metallica
for me.
just says Enter Sandman. So like I'd be worried because I listen to a lot of Metallica, but I don't listen to a lot of Enter Sandman. I listen to the first 4 records of Metallica. I hate to be Metallica.
I saw I've been seeing a bunch of typo negative lately.
Lucky.
Makes me
I have
happy.
been seeing nothing, and I've been getting no matches. Because
It's mostly black #1 and Christian Woman, but still, the fact that
I
it's
fucking love those.
the
songs,
fact
though.
that it's there. I know those. I don't think those are bad. Those are amazing songs.
be
It's
honest
like
with you,
their most popular songs.
Christian Woman is one of those songs I could listen to it a million times and still not get sick of it.
Yeah.
But that's one of those songs. When I learn a song on guitar, I play it every single day for months or weeks, and I end up getting sick of it. So I have to be very selective as to which songs I learn on guitar. Like I'm learning Holy Wars by Megadeth right now, and I'm like, there's a chance that once I learn this, and it's gonna take a while. I'm gonna play it so much that I'm just gonna get sick of it. But that's the price, because like playing Crystal Mountain every
It's a
day.
price
by
I
Death
pay
was like the first
for
one.
you.
Yeah.
Pay
That was like the
price.
first one that I the first solo I ever couldn't play any of, and then learn the entire thing. And honestly, I learned the solo faster than I learned that
It's cool. It's a difficult solo.
Yeah, it's not that. I didn't learn it it's tough because Chuck's solos were very kind of Slayer solo-y, but a little more elegant. So it's a lot of just super fast. Oh boy, let's see what
What is he saying? It might be about something. Oh, it's about something I said.
Something's coming up with Matthew K.
It's Nurgle's posting that he's in the studio working on the shit that.
Oh,
for Matt and
Maurizio?
Is that what it's called? The Matt and Hassan thing?
Yeah, Maurizio and Alex the drums on it.
Yeah. And
His drum teacher.
I didn't know. Yeah, I took drum lessons with Alex Bent. I will shout that out in every episode we do. Till he gets on the podcast.
Yeah,
and
and
then
then
I'll
we-
be like, this is my drum teacher.
And-
He's like, I stopped giving you lessons 2 years ago. My drum teacher, Alex Bent.
And this is my friend that I met. I don't know who you are.
Shut up!
I met Alex Bent a couple times. He's a really nice guy. We're not friends because he's not cool enough to be friends with me. I'm crying internally. No, in all seriousness, I don't know why I'm being such a shithead today, but yeah, Alex Bent is awesome. He's a nice guy. Watch his Twitch stream and get drum lessons with him.
It's fun. It's worth it. I can highly recommend it.
Speaking of which, I need to email Wes.
Did you still not email him?
No, I'm emailing him tomorrow. I've been putting it off. I feel like such a prick. I'm like, hey, let's start the lessons back up in September. He's like, totally cool, no problem.
It's October.
It's October, and I'm like,
I just get nervous. Get nervous.
yeah. Anyways, I started giving guitar lessons to Pat,
Yeah.
which has been interesting.
Yeah.
Which it's like, I'm not good enough to give lessons, but I'm like good enough to give lessons to somebody that just started the instrument.
Right.
So I can be like, here's how to play Enter Sandman.
Yeah. Which, hey, I mean, everyone needs that.
Yeah, so.
I gave Patrick even less But like, when Patrick first got his bass, I did a similar thing.
The ropes.
I just showed him I showed him what you showed me, which is how to hold the bass, where to put your fingers when you're playing it,
I think
and how to fret, how to actually fret each notes properly.
Yeah.
And then he took that, learned scales on his own, learned a bunch of songs on his own, and he's able to learn how to play bass pretty well. I mean, he's still beginner at that too, but still, considering that's all I showed him, he did the rest on his own. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I learned bass is one of those things where I still feel like I think that's because I've been playing that for longer. I think I'm a better guitarist than I was bassist, which is weird to think about because I've only been seriously playing guitar for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
But I played bass for 5
But you
years.
also took lessons.
Yeah, I took lessons. I took it. Yeah, it was the lessons. That's what allowed that to happen.
Yeah.
Just because I got shown technique.
I mean,
and
there's nothing wrong with
theory.
teaching yourself an instrument
Oh,
because
yeah,
you can do
not
it
at
and
all.
be an amazing player at that, any instrument.
Yeah,
And right now, we talk about. I keep saying I want to learn the ukulele because it's just so simple to learn, right? Yeah, but
Simp.
no, but just because it's so easy to learn.
That is a simpstrument.
listen. You know who's the greatest ukulele player
Some dude
of all
on
time?
the beach in fucking Hawaii. The secret tunnels guy. The girl that teaches secret tunnels on YouTube. Shout out to her. Look it up.
He's a guy from Hawaii. Shimabukuro.
Just makes farts.
He caught himself.
I
completely.
win.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, that's disgusting. Woo! We're leaving.
Podcast over.
You
See
can
you
have
next
the
week.
laptop. It's yours. It's yours now. For those who are listening, a giant fucking wasp just landed on my laptop
Close
screen.
the laptop.
Then we're gonna have dead wasp in my laptop. Also, that's 100% that gross black and white wasp you were talking about.
It spits venom.
I don't think.
No,
is
it doesn't.
actually.
That one's not a black and white. That's yellow. You would know. It got the white on its head.
It's fucking massive.
Stick.
It's on my laptop.
Get off your laptop, you simp.
You can have the laptop. It's yours now. I don't actually need it.
Oh, so if you don't need the laptop anymore, you hit it with the stick.
It heard that.
This is our worst podcast yet.
Well, I mean, and no other podcast has a wasp.
Between us getting canceled for being white supremacists from a joke that wasn't even a joke, and a wasp almost killing us.
That's why I'm saying it heard you with the stick. Did you see what it did with its wings? I don't like that. See, last time we thought it was bad because there was a wasp flying somewhat near us. Today, I looked down, there's a wasp on the computer.
You have to make friends with it.
Hey, that's what Metal did.
Wasp is now host.
Wasp
We
is
are
now
its guest.
host. We are, yes. You want
Metal, get your fucking wasp out of here, bro.
Metal.
The jig is up.
Metal, you weren't, when we said we want you to watch the podcast, we didn't mean send one of your
Weren't you
wasps.
supposed to be on this? Weren't you supposed to host this with us?
Yeah, come on, man.
What the fuck? This
You're
is not hosting it.
You can't sense. I hate this so much. It's so massive.
That's what she said.
But it is.
You have to spray the hive. Do we have Mick up here to kill it?
Julie, do the thing! It's on the screen again.
We'll call him Mick.
So the podcast is here now. How's it going?
We're standing. It's my dream.
It is your dream. Jared was saying earlier how he wants to do it standing now. I guess we're doing it standing now. We're calling Mick. Here, put him on speaker. Put him on speaker so the podcast can hear it.
Mick,
What?
we have a problem.
What?
There's a wasp on Carl's laptop. We need you to be Julie and do the thing.
I'm not spraying raid on Carl's laptop.
No. We need you to get the wasp off and kill it.
Oh, it sees me. It's not happy.
Oh my god.
It's not happy.
Dude, I have a severe fear of that.
Well, time to face your fear.
You need to face your fear so we don't have to.
It's not actually serious. We're just joking.
It's half serious because it is a massive fucking wasp on my laptop.
Yeah, it's no need to come up.
Although if he does, we wouldn't be against it either.
Yes, we don't want to bother anybody.
Although we kind of do.
What guitar are you playing?
My dad's,
Yamaha? Oh, Taylor. Those are nice instruments.
Those are nice instruments. This podcast is going swimmingly. So, Wasp,
Alright, I'm gonna hang up because we're still doing
do you know any words?
this. Okay, let's just forget about the Wasp.
We're moving the podcast over.
Alright, well, we can't do our music thing anymore.
We can do it from your phone.
Oh, yeah.
I shared the playlist with
I
you.
don't have Spotify. Just the band. Just the band. It's not
Ball
worth it.
thrower?
Nope.
A death metal band.
Yeah.
I knew it. I have no idea.
Macabre.
Oh, all right.
They wrote the whole album about Jeffrey Dahmer. They did something about Aberfitch, too.
I know.
When the dude sings live, he wears like an Xbox style mic, like that goes like here, and so it can walk around. It's a little bit nerdy, but it's cool.
Those are cool, but like,
Not for
what are you
death
gonna
metal.
do with your hands?
He plays bass.
That doesn't sound. Yeah. I've thought of doing it for drummers usually wear those.
Yeah, like imagine he's just like not wearing anything on his head. He's just walking around like he's not playing bass. He's just walking around like.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh no.
You know this
oh
band?
no. Oh no. Oh no.
It likes necrophobic.
I don't want it to like me.
And I'm wasprophobic. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's Uncle Richard.
Oh, this one makes me just sad and want a quick guitar. You know this song? I think you would actually really like this band.
Who is it?
Obscura. The guitarist that wrote this did a
the
one-take
wasp is
playthrough.
trying to lay eggs in the charging port.
See, fucking your computer.
The wasp is fucking my computer.
Carlos's computer gets me too'd by a wasp. That's the title of this episode.
Yeah.
Me too'd by a wasp.
Metal, you got nothing on me now. My computer got fucked by a wasp. What do you want? Jesus.
Thoughts? Get ready?
Yeah, it's cool.
You got a boat.
Throat. Yeah, it's cool. Can I play this song?
Yes. Wait, hold on. Let's do the guitar solo.
Alright,
It makes me
alright.
sad. I'll send you footage of the guitarist play. It's right here. No, it's not.
I hope the wasp shocks itself and dies.
Here we go.
I genuinely think it's doing something in that hole. Because it's just standing over it. If this wasp breaks my computer,
It won't. It's a wasp. It's gone.
it left. Ah! Ah!
The power
Ah!
of Obscura.
Oh, mighty powerful Obscura. We thank you.
You're right.
Oh, Obscura. Kill all my enemies and all your reindeer. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna do a check.
It's gone.
It's gone.
You fucked
What
your
did it
laptop
do in
and
the
left.
hole? What did it do in the charging port?
Check it out.
Nothing. There's nothing there.
Oh, what song do you want? Oh, you can play on your computer now. Well, let's get into the music part.
All right.
And you can go over the horror movies you watched because I haven't watched any since last time.
Oh, I watched a bunch, dude.
Yeah, I know, you've been catching up. I've been fucking doing nothing but
If it comes back,
I'll fucking slap it. And I'll be like, you already had your time. The fuck out of here. It's like the William Osmond episode of the first William Osmond episode of the H3 podcast.
or did you kick him out?
Yeah. That was when Ethan was a dick.
Yeah, it was just they brought him on for like all of 2 minutes to show the hat.
Yeah,
and then
to
he
show
just,
the thing that he made for Ethan. It's like, hey, thanks for this hat that you put all your hard work in. Oh, by the way, your house burned down. Sucks. See ya.
Yep.
Fuck you, Ethan. Just kidding. We love your podcast. And we actually...
one of the reasons we started this podcast,
Yeah.
probably.
Not really. I don't really like the H3 podcast.
Well, it's one of the reasons
I don't
I
watch it that much.
It's
I
one of the
like
reasons
art.
I wanted to start.
It's
a
like one of those ones that
podcast.
I'll watch the clips of, but I won't watch the full thing.
Right.
Which
Right, well-
is, you know.
So the Wasps took over for a little bit, but we're back now.
Yeah. I like the Frenemies podcast, though, that he does with Trisha, which I didn't expect to like, because I don't like her, but their dynamics is just hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Especially the fact that she's boning Hila's brother.
Yep.
And I just looked her up on Google. I just looked her up, and her Twitter popped up, and I was inundated with pictures of her butthole. I didn't ask for it. What if like an old lady looks her up?
Just because she hears the name.
Yeah, she's like Trisha Paytas. My granddaughter talks about her. Maybe she's a good content influencer that makes Christian content. Opens it and sees pictures of her toilet paper filled butthole.
Hate to see it.
Rest in peace to Grandma that just died of a heart attack from seeing that.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, in Minecraft. Oh, I have to text Mick saying that Wasp is gone. Wasp is gone.
Metal, I can't believe you've done this. Why'd you have to send your minions? Your minions.
I'm not sure Wop. Wop is gone.
You should text Metal.
Just text him Wop. What? Wop. What ass P word? No, Wasp.
One of your wasps trying to take over the show.
Yeah, Carlos's computer got a Wop with their Wasp. I still never listened to that song. Yeah, I refuse to. Alright, what song you
I
wanna
wish
show me?
I'd never listened to that song. I'm jealous of you. Alright.
Just Wings Farts?
I'm not showing you anything new. You know
The
this.
Wop. Just Wings Farts?
This is what I want to play today.
Alright.
Speaking of horror movies.
Alright, now talk about the horror movie, please.
So, this is from the movie Deep Red. Good Italian horror movie. Slasher, right?
Giallo.
Is it a slasher?
No, it's a Giallo.
Fucking damn it. You had your time.
No, it's a different one. Welcome to the show. They're our audience, the Wasps. We do our podcast for Wasps. It's like when Lily from How I Met Your Mother becomes a painter for dogs.
Yeah, we're podcasts for wasps.
Podcast for Wasps. What is this? A school for ants?
What is it?
It's like a Zoolander.
Ah!
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's I hate you so much. He just did, and I jumped. I legitimately jumped.
And I was going in so slow. I was like,
Speaking
it's
of
over.
this,
No, it's not.
this is a horror movie for me.
Yeah. All right, come on. Killed by Wasps.
So, it's a good Italian horror movie.
Hey.
And this is the theme song done by the band Goblin.
I will say this about Giallos. I find them a lot more compelling nowadays than slashers, for the most part. Because a good slasher, like the classics to me, hold up. And
Right.
those are amazing. But a little bit of a mystery kind of deal with it, with the scary, like, I want to be made to feel uncomfortable. And that's what these movies do.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like Michael Myers. I'm gonna say Michael Johnson. UFC fucker. Michael Myers getting shot, stabbed, electrocuted, the whole nine. Fall off a balcony onto his head and live. Like, that's cool. I love the first Halloween. But it's like, I want to be made to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And that's what these movies do. Like, you should watch Bio Omega. That's what Mass Divine is based on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's disgusting. Like, it's just a gross
Just
film.
because it's the Deathmatch Divine Space stuff.
Yeah,
I would
and
wanna
Goblin
watch
did the
it.
score to that as well.
Sick. No, I was watching this and I kept texting Jared like, dude, because he told me to watch it. So I
Yeah.
kept watching. I was watching and listening to it. I was like, why is the music so sick?
Yeah, because they're a prog rock band. That's just it's like it's fucking. They do all the scores to the Italian punk. Yeah, that one, Opera. The New York Ripper. That one's just terrible in the sense of like if you have any decency. But yeah, so continue with the other ones you watched.
I also watched last night. I watched the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
It's my
Fucking sick. I can see why it's your favorite.
favorite. Grandpa.
Hit her, Grandpa. Hit her. He can't even hold the hammer. He's
Yeah.
just like, Jared's like, he's half dead. I was like, half dead? He's like 3/4 dead.
Yeah, he
no,
survived on
7/8
blood.
dead.
Yeah, he survives on blood.
I don't think he even, yeah, because he doesn't have any.
Yeah.
Did you see how pale he was?
Yeah.
He's just like, hit her, Grandpa, hit her. He just, it's not even alive.
But yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then what else? You watched the original Halloween?
I watched the original Halloween. Yeah, that was. I'd seen the Rob Zombie one because that was the first horror movie I ever watched.
Mhm.
Because you showed it to us one.
Yeah, I
one-
remember
once,
that.
and I really enjoyed it. So I was like, it's about time I watched the fucking original. So like I knew the general premise to it because of that, but like still it was fucking killer, man. Loved it. Literally.
Yeah, no, it was great. I love that one.
What else did I watch? I mean, rewatched The Prowler.
Yeah. The prayer.
The Prowler is amazing.
Yeah.
Ordered the soundtrack on vinyl because fuck yeah.
$40 on that shit.
Who cares?
Cares. I could have bought 2 string winders for that. 2 power pegs.
Power pegs.
Can we do a shout out to the power peg? I no longer hate having to restring my guitar. I
And
look
you have
forward
the
to it.
best name of any company
Yeah,
ever.
power peg.
Patrick almost did.
Oh my god. I have to edit that.
No, we don't.
Fuck you, Peggy.
Still don't know her real name, but that's fine.
I was gonna say it if I did. All right, let's go into Poncho and Lefty.
I was listening to
Hell
this last
yeah.
night. And it's just
Merle
like,
Haggard and fucking Willie Nelson.
this is a turn and a half going from what we were just talking about to this,
Yeah.
but still. What do you want?
Be careful with that. It's a nice guitar.
Is the Wasp going away?
Yeah,
It
went
left.
away.
The
Your
Wasp
music.
left.
I was gonna play it away.
No,
Play,
we're in the middle of a new segment.
Second inversion, F minor.
Second inversion F minor. Okay. Second inversion.
Second inversion.
Oi, F minor.
Oi.
First inversion, C
In
diminished.
this segment of the podcast, we like to call Jared tries to show that he's better guitar than Mick, but Mick
Oh.
actually knows everything. Because Mick is Doctor of Guitar.
No, he's a quiz with Dave Davidson from our vacation coming up, and I'm trying to help him prepare.
Wait, repeat that.
C diminished
Which inversion?
first.
Oh, first
So
inversion.
like what you would play on the 7th degree of the major scale.
So, like,
Mick, here's an important
But,
question
like,
for your
not
quiz.
in that
Mick, I have an important
key,
question for your
see.
quiz. I have an important question for your quiz. Mick, what did they call the Prowler in what was the foreign name for the Prowler?
why the fuck should I know?
Rosemary's
It's
Killer.
Rosemary's Killer, you dingus. Come on.
Yeah, I gotta get back to you on that one.
All right.
All right. Anyway.
Don't worry. When Dave Davidson quizzes you, and you'll be like, "How did he get so good?" and you'll be like, "My guitarist helped me," and he won't think I'm a prick anymore. Because here's a little backstory. Every single lesson Mick has, something happens where Mick blames something on me.
No, I've
And-
given you some.
Yes, you've given me some props, but also
So many great.
he's blamed
so,
me
more props than
for
insults. Just
calling
two
him in the
insults.
middle in an attempt to prank him, which I didn't mean to do. I accidentally sent him a picture
Firstly,
of
I said that was Carl.
Flo from Progressive with a dick that Trevor posted on his Twitter.
I'm done. This is the greatest podcast of all time. We had a Wasp take over.
Yeah. Me give Mick a quiz on his chord inversions. His triad inversions. That's a really nice guitar.
I had an idea for SDAV.
Well, that's not important right now. That's not important.
SDAV, that's another
That's
one.
another one of the working titles we got.
Yo, guess what? So in the intro riff, I actually do this little lead part that's a little blackened sound. And when it goes to E, it goes like.
It sounds
Okay,
very
I
not
actually
metal
like
on the
that.
acoustic.
I like that.
On the acoustic, I'm saying. It sounds almost happy. Why is it so happy? Alright, Mick, get the fuck out of here. We gotta finish the music segment. RDOs.
Adios.
Alright, back to Poncho
Poncho
and
and
Lefty. Outlaw country. Always fun. I can't see my country.
Oh, alright, I got my other two songs. One of them's a YouTube video of Andy Wood playing and Merle Haggard playing live. Shout out to the Kennedy Wood Band. I think it's Dave Kennedy, Andy Wood, Uncle Ben Eller. He's not my uncle, but he's everybody's uncle.
Like Uncle Joe.
Yes, it's like that, except for guitar players. Shout out to Ben Eller, best guitar channel on YouTube besides Ola Englund. You guys are tied for #1. Like Ola's good for gear, Ben's good for guitar playing. Yeah, no offense, Ola. Ola doesn't do many lessons.
I'll let you.
All right,
take
this
over
is the
music.
Japanese Vader.
The Japanese Vader.
Yes. There, I was listening to this when I was playing new strings and cleaning my fretboard because I have to record something.
Should I cut out that we already talked about that?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I was not
They're
expecting
from
this
Japan.
at all when I saw the album cover.
And they just write about Japanese music. They write about Japanese like feudal stuff.
Right. Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
I don't know why when I saw the album cover I did not expect this.
Yeah. How sick is that?
That's badass.
This is drum fill at the end.
It's fucking sick. Oh, those blast beats. I have now decided I need to learn that.
Yep.
Can I learn it? Who knows? Who cares? I'll try to play it, just be like, this makes parts.
I love this ending. And then we got. Did I turn you on to a new band?
I think you did.
Amazing.
That's badass.
This is Necrophagus,
Always good.
and this guitar solo.
What does their name actually mean?
It's a type of bug that eats dead things. That come when things die. We were learning about them in my senior year. Forensics class.
Oh,
And
nice.
anytime it said necrophagus, I was just like, because I tried to learn stab wound on bass before I ever listened
Oh, you mean
to
straw
the song.
band?
Straw band, yeah. Yeah, now listen to the solo. One of the greatest.
That doesn't make me want to nut. Then what the hell?
One of the greatest guitar players of the decade, of the world. Oh, you can't fit. Just wait till they're fucking kick it in.
Fuck. That's so sick.
It keeps going.
Well, you know how I am with like
Yeah,
neoclassical shit. So like
I'm
that's
the same way. Speaking of neoclassical solos, I guess I'm gonna do 4 songs. I'm sorry.
Who cares? I only had 2, so it's fine. You gotta fill in that extra spot.
This one from Dean Lamb, friend of the podcast. Not really.
I was gonna say. Don't find anything. Involuntary doppelganger.
It's awful.
Oh, I didn't even realize that I somehow wasn't paying attention that you were playing Earthquake. I was going to, I'm glad I said it sounded like Involuntary Doppelganger, so I was going to say it sounds like Archfire.
I'll tell you what, this is a band that I forgot. 3 years ago, I was super into this. Like this, when this album came out, I was jamming this all the time, and I've been jamming it since.
Oh!
I fucking love this. I gotta listen to them. I haven't listened to them in a minute.
I might lose the hat again. Fuck it. No hat.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. When we went to the city and we in Minecraft and we got really high and we
In Minecraft?
Yeah, Minecraft. We got really high and what the fuck is this?
I don't want to. What the fuck was that?
That was not
A video
music
ad on
video.
Spotify? Fuck you.
Why are you?
Wow, wee wee wah.
Anyways,
Ew.
why are you?
Why are you? Why you?
Anyways, so in Minecraft we're very high on the subway in Brooklyn.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft. And we were listening to that and we were just on this crowded subway. And that song came on and I was just standing there like, oh my god. Because I had my headphones in and I was just like, my brain was exploding. Because it was just like that fucking solo and I was just like, oh my. Yeah, man, those were the days.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we haven't been in Minecraft. I haven't been in Minecraft in New York City in a while. I haven't been in New York City in a while.
I haven't been in
I
Minecraft in New York
I haven't
City.
had to like say, I haven't done anything to have the same Minecraft anymore. All right, now let's go back to soft music for girls.
Let's go to Michael Soft.
Just kidding. It's not for girls. It's for men.
Andy Wood. What an
This is
amazing
my
guitar
probably my
player.
favorite non-metal guitarist.
That's
Although he does some
insane.
like metal stuff. Right,
Ah,
but
I can skip
In
it.
today's acoustic guitar,
No,
whoa, how the fuck did you?
don't worry about it.
That's a Ben Allen. He now
Hmm?
plays bass for Andy Wood.
That's the dude. He plays in Wasp.
That's what's up. Andy Wood plays bass.
downtown Modesto, I was working a holiday inn.
This guy's a great fucking voice.
I was setting up
I'm dying. It's okay.
studs throughout the weekend.
Mike Tyson.
I was playing a new song and I rode all the way into town.
I like the original too. I love this one.
When she
I
walked
probably watched it
that
fucking
front
100
door,
times.
found
It's like me with the quarantine version of Tourniquet. Like,
Yeah.
the original's great, the recording's great, but some of the acoustic version is that fucking cover. It's not a cover, but, they just did it in quarantine. So bad.
Eddie Wood, only human being that can pull off a fedora. For real.
Frank Sinatra.
A live person. Person that was not born in the fucking 1950s. Alright, maybe a live person. No, not like modern.
Alright. It's fine.
You wanna know something cool? His guitars are based on Iron Man.
Right?
Yeah, see, he's got the red and gold, and then he's got the black and silver, and that's War Machine.
That's cool.
Right? That's the same thing.
I think so.
Black and silver. I'm not a big fan.
chances at big singing star.
Wait, is his guitar Squire?
No, it's Sword. Yeah, like, if you're endorsed by Sword, that means you're a guitar guy. And there's Greg Koch, Kay Sasada, other people. We just made the rest of them so Andy Wood appreciation.
Andy Wood Appreciation Day.
Yeah, today is officially Andy Wood Appreciation Day.
She was young for her age, but she got to looking better
We're-
as she got down
This
a little
podcast,
closer to
man.
the stage.
What's that
We
one?
did say from the beginning that this was not, we did not prepare for this at all today. And here we are, supposed to have talked about comedians, talking about Andy Wood.
Yeah.
Am I upset about talking about Andy Wood? Hell no.
You know this one, right? You see this band out? It's my bass. Cool. He's the guy that who did the DOD pedal.
Okay.
The one, remember, he's like, I got this DOD pedal. I'm not using it.
Right.
See, like, there's the one machine.
Yeah.
So I got real into Andy Wood over quarantine. It quickly became one of my favorite guitarists. Got a bluegrass background. I almost learned that on guitar. I got it up to like 60% speed. Oh no, he's not wearing a fedora yet. But he pulls off hats like nobody. He's a hat inspiration for me. I wear a lot of hats. I don't know why. Now I have to have hats, but now it's all necessary.
LG Petrov was my hat inspiration. LG, no, it's ironic. Like, not even like trying to like be all weird or like sad or anything. But legit, the reason I wear my hats is my hair in the back like this. LG Petrov and Riley Gibb.
I was gonna say Riley from Power Trip was one of the
Well, Riley, first show ever I saw, it was the first show I ever saw, and I saw him with the long hair going out of the back of the hat, and I was like, that looks cool, and now I do it. Who cares?
Sorry, I was just mesmerized by that part.
Yeah, it's cute.
I love the Kelly style. Like, he's the guy that made me think Kelly's was cool. I used to hate him. And then I saw him rocking with me. I was a bit of a Bill Gear, I think, too.
A lot of people hate on Kelly.
For metal, I'm not a huge fan.
Well, most of us, that's most of us.
Yeah, but for like country stuff, I fucking love it. 'Cause it's amazing. That'd be like using a decent riff for fucking country.
Yes.
He does a lick in this song that I actually get physically excited. Like, I get like pumped up. I go on the board for sports.
I get that a lot. There you go.
How?
Can you do that? I deserve that after what you did to me.
I wish I did. Maybe one day.
One day.
Maybe after like 10 years of doing nothing but practicing, doing a lot of Adderall in Minecraft. No, doing a lot of Ritalin because I have a prescription, and like 16 energy drinks, and maybe that. Maybe that.
By the
Sorry,
time I
I thought
actually know how to play heel toe, you'll know how to play this.
Alright, what do you want to watch now? Or listen to?
I don't know. I don't really got anything.
Show me
else.
something on drums that'll make me go, wow.
Oh wow.
That's what we'll just go back and forth for another
Alright.
20 minutes and then I gotta skedaddle.
This is all I can
I'm
think.
play guitar when I go home. I gotta put it back in my tuning.
Oh, you know what
That's a
still
power
gets
thing.
me? It's an old one, but
Is it the riff?
it's one I've showed you before even. Beyond Oblivion?
Oh yeah.
Let me.
That one filled.
The soul has done so much for me.
Bum. That one.
Yeah.
That is Beyond Oblivion, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't really watch Alex Spencer drums. We love Trivium here. Shout out to Trivium. If we could get Matt on the podcast, I would cry. Hey, somebody's watching. This is amazing. Mick! He comes in to see that we're listening to Andy Wood, and he's like, I'm out. Mick does it. Mick likes Andy Wood, but me and Carlos, well, mostly me, but Carlos too, was a bit obsessed with him for a little bit, so Mick was,
Not so much with Andy Wood, but like overall, just that vibe, you know.
yeah. I was listening to nothing but Andy Wood. For
I was
a
into
while.
Andy Wood. Like I liked him.
But yeah, I remember I showed you him when we took that walk to Rockefellers,
Right.
and we're up like where we used to run
Yeah,
hills
yeah.
for cross country. But yeah. I don't know who my favorite drummer is. Probably like Mike Smith.
Look at that fucking clean ass double bass right there.
I love that a band like Trivium can get such a technical drummer.
And look at those
It
blasts.
really brings life to the band, you know?
Hey, you had your time, fucking Wasp.
Thank you for leaving. His cymbals sound great.
They do. Although I like mine better. That's so clean. His double. You can't. You can't.
Yeah, see, like when I freak out over guitar stuff, can you do that?
You already no. Mine was revenge for you doing it to me already. So fuck you.
'Cause you're gonna see the next step and I'm gonna cry. Oh, all
My
right.
issue with this is like you already know Alex. You know it's impressive. So that's why I feel like this doesn't count. You know, I need something better that like you don't know as well.
B.
I saw. It's on the back. Is it a bee or a wasp? Big or small?
Me. It's fucking the table.
What am I? Who's
Like-
who's fucking wild?
I remember that song, like there was a time in my life where I was listening to that a lot. I was going on walks and I would listen to Trivium because I was a pretty depressed person at that time. And they helped a lot, so I love Trivium. And they've been a staple of my life for the past 6 years now. Who dehumanized?
Let's see what I can think of.
Crowbar. I was listening to metal dudes doing non-metal things this morning.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I feel like Peter Steele. Woo!
That's what we got to get tattooed on us, though. We got to get WWDD. What would Dimebag do?
Yeah.
That's what Jose from Liquid Metal always says. He wants like a what would Dimebag do bracelet or something. Ooh, lips knot.
Oh, you know what? This one. This one.
Zilkis.
Because we've been disagreeing about. We've talked about this.
Yeah, I said I'm more of a fan of Joey Jordison.
And I said I'm more of a fan of Jay Wonder. I have nothing. I still love Joey
I
Jordison.
think Jay is an incredibly talented drummer. I mean, the dude's drumming in Madball.
Yeah, but
He's
look at
19.
this.
You know, he played in Madball. Right?
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
He got kicked out. You know, he's in Slipknot.
There's a part that gets me whenever I try to play it. Do both feet at once, purposefully.
Yeah.
Because one foot's in the hi-hat, one foot's in the bass drum, so it's... Because I work so hard to not do them at the same time for double bass shit.
Yeah. That's like a cardinal sin of double bass.
Yeah.
These kind of weird me out. Like, I understand why he has shorts, but why do they all have shorts?
They don't all have
Yeah, the bassist had shorts.
Maybe he just wanted shorts.
Like, shorts and high side.
No, he has also like a gown for his fucking. It's insane. It's like a trench coat.
For the bassist?
Yeah, V-man.
Why's that right man in the man? Tortilla man? Yeah, I don't really get down with like modern Slipknot shit like that. I get down with the music, but like not like the
Oh yeah, Tortilla man.
This is not as Mick Thompson ripping it on guitar with Jim Root. Clowns in the band, recording it.
Oh, you know what's badass? Him recording this shit.
Yeah, I seen this one.
The way he
This is
rips
just
the
over
fucking
30.
double bass.
Yeah, did he get it in one take?
Nah, the double bass is so different.
Oh yeah, this is one we like if it was like
Yeah,
this on the album. But imagine being in a fucking metal band and saying, no, it's too much double bass.
I know.
Things would be thrown. If like we
Yeah.
ever said that. Like if you ever get your double bass up and Mick's like, or Mike's like, oh, it's too much. You'll never hear me say it's too much double bass. And they're like, oh,
Too
it's too much
much
double bass. No, see, you can't. Like double, like you know, obviously you don't want double bass throughout the entire song, but like if it's being used like this makes the song better. I would like the song more if it is with double bass. Has anybody like made a version of Untainted and like programmed the double bass
I don't know.
from this video? I'm sure.
Look into that.
Look into it. It's an Eddie Bravo reference.
Right? I mean, that double
Yeah.
bass is killer,
Can
man.
you do that?
How you go fuck yourself, huh?
On my next video, you're gonna say it to me. I'm just gonna fucking pee on my own face. It'll happen. I thought I said wank.
Wank. Anyway.
Alright, here we go. The classic. Another guitarist I became obsessed with during quarantine. Here we go. It's the first part of the video.
This is
Skip
how
it.
you order all this delivery food.
How did you do that?
Magic.
The cleanest. Oh, this is just a warm up. Get ready for nuts to be busted.
Thank you.
Can you do that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I'm just saying you should probably do something like that, but twice as fast for the solo for the 2-minute solo that we have on that one song. But you should do it twice too. Jared's not gonna talk to us on podcast because he's sad. I would do like Squid's Gar Toki. No.
He didn't write that solo, but he plays in the band of the guy who did, so.
Huh?
This guitarist is not better than me. Go. And then
Alright.
here's what we'll end the podcast with.
Yes, and the podcast because it's. Yeah. Yeah.
I hate that when you look up Dimebag, that like the first thing that comes up is, you know, what you just saw. Like that's really, I think, disrespectful, honestly. Greatest guitar solo. See the shirt that Vinnie Paul was wearing?
I do.
The Rocky 13 saloon in Brooklyn. Rest in peace, man.
Something skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best. You can't fucking get better than that. It's like on the Dave Portnoy scale. Like it's like he hates when we give 10 because like what is fucking better? You can't get a better score. This is a 10. This is a 10. Because you can't get better. It's futile to try.
Yeah. Funny thing is he had that. You can see footage of him playing that. He's 18. Like he wrote that years and years before.
You know what's painful? I was talking to Thomas and I said something about like Pantera. I was talking about Rebel Moose. Everyone's like, oh, it's Pantera. It's like, who's Pantera? You know, I didn't do anything like that. I was nice. I was like, oh, it's just really famous metal band because I gave them the benefit of the doubt, but like it hurt hearing that one. That one hurt.
You said you never listened to this song.
But I have a couple times now.
This song?
Yeah, I knew that you were about to search it because I saw it was in the autoplay.
Yeah.
So.
Then this one live with Marty. Marty Friedman, one of my favorite guitarists. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how when they asked him if he would ever think about rejoining Megadeth, he's like, no, those records we released together were, so classic, it's like, I don't want to find this guy.
That's very respect. That's a respectable thing too.
Yeah, probably that's what
Listen to Megadeth.
Yeah, we're about to finish up. What's your favorite guitar solo of all time?
Favorite guitar solo of all time?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Put me on the
Hurry,
spot there.
hurry, go.
Go.
Quick,
Off
don't
the
think
top
about
of
it.
my
One
head,
up,
I
one
guess
up.
Homage for Satan is definitely
Oh,
up
that's a
there.
good one. Can we play that? Do you know this one?
I know the song.
By Deicide. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to ask you guys.
Yes, sir.
Here's the question that could be on the podcast if you want. Who's your favorite vocalist
No.
who prominently
No,
basically rose up in the 2010s?
no,
I gave a little thought to it,
No.
but
I would say Ben from Shadow and
where's the
I
solo in it?
gotta
Maybe
say, Al
Shit.
Rasmussen,
Yeah, he's a great one, too.
he brings black metal vocals. This live video is
The music's
good. Does it have what?
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, that's good. That's in peace.
Rest in peace. You ready?
Sounds so much better than the original recording.
Yeah, 'cause they harmonize it.
Yeah, when they harmonize it. Ooh.
Yeah, we've been doing live, though.
Yeah.
We're like a loud wire video.
Just because I haven't said I can't think of my favorite of all time, but I'm gonna show one of my favorites.
Yeah, we started off by watching Andy Wood videos, then we got into some drum stuff, then we did
Of course,
Tamu
live,
playing the
it's
Winter
really not
Madness
that
solo,
good.
then we did
That one's good.
Steinbag doing floods.
You know what?
Oh, there.
Pull up like some other ones that are definitely.
I need to play the version from,
I don't know. I just looked up live because we've been doing live. I should have just done. You're right. I should have done it from the fucking stuff. I still can. Wait, it's not too late.
Oh, yeah, my favorite one is actually The Flesh and the Power Holds from Death.
I know the song, but I can't say it.
That solo is just so good. And Primo Victoria is actually up there.
Why are you opening Steam? Why are you opening Steam?
Primo Victoria, I Will Return, obviously. Spirit Guide from Decrepit Bird. That one.
I like, my favorite Dolly one is Death Master.
My favorite dollar one's still gotta be.
Or Statutory.
Oh, here it is.
That one's
Just
still
it.
my favorite
Just
spot.
there it is. 'Cause I love this song because of the build up to it too. I think all like this part into the solo, I fucking love it.
Yeah, you're right. Brian with the short hair is the best looking guy.
Yeah. Bald and long hair, better. Short hair, best.
It's not even the best one on this album, though. Napa Star.
That's a good one too.
Alright, Nate, how does it feel to be the most talented guitarist on Warsaw?
Ever, probably.
There's probably some guy in some pop punk band that can absolutely shred, so he can't make any money and doing jazz guitar, so he's just like, alright, let's do it.
All right. But and with this, I said we should end the podcast.
Well,
Include-
one more
that's
question.
it. What do you
As Jared, I want you guys to really think of it as top 3 vocalists or frontmen, but I'm mostly thinking about vocal talent guttural vocalists of the 2010s.
But Adam also does a lot of the vocals in Vitriol.
Also, the way we do the way
Well-
we've been doing is like, I'm not gonna make Jared his top 3 drummers all the time. He's not gonna do his top 3 guitarists. So like,
name 3.
I don't got 3.
Yeah, I like Adam and Kyle from Vitriol. It's a good one. I think Ben from Shadow of Intent is.
Well, may I say my 3?
Yeah.
I'll say. So my 3 vocalists, definitely Kyle. When I hear his vocals, it's not trying to be, the most guttural. It's just more or less just the power of his exertion is just like he knows intensity when you hear it. Second, only because of his range, is Dickie Allen.
Carly just pulled up a video.
No.
And Dickie Allen's, he's cool. He's really good.
Hey Mick.
And then number
Amen.
3 is actually only because it's hard to explain, but he's got power. Is Chase from Gatecreeper.
Hey Mick.
You know what, that's
Hey
fair.
Mick.
I'll
hey
do
Mick. Wait. Before
2 of your picks, and I'm kicking Ben off the list. I'll do Chase and Kyle, and then I'm gonna do Joe Bad from Fifth Pair Not Tops.
Yeah,
I love
'cause
that.
I love
All right,
Definitely.
hey Mick. Can you do this?
I got one of the highs.
Can you do that? Nope. Nope.
Remember when Mick said his high range could do Devin, and then we
Can you
found
do
out
that?
Devin does whistle tones while screaming?
Can you do that?
The only
Can you do
time
this?
a man has ever reached whistle tone is when Frank Rini was like, "Where's that kid with the Magnolia shirt?" It was
And then
Jared.
Jared hit the whistle tone.
Jared hit the whistle
I haven't
tone.
been able to speak since.
All right. And with
And then-
this, we conclude today's broadcast.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Man, remember when I said this was going to be a short episode, and it turned out to be our longest one yet?